beautiful Capricorns. This is Debs and this is your reading for December 2024. Thank you so much, Cappy, for being here. It's lovely to be with you. Now, Caps, in meditation, I saw someone going into what looked like an antique shop. And they walked to the counter and saw this old guy who was standing there fiddling around with some papers on the desk. And this person said to this old guy, look, I've got a picture of a clock. I don't have this clock. I really want this clock. Have you got a duplicate? And the old man looked over his glasses and took the photograph from this guy, had a look at this clock, picture of this clock, raised his eyebrows and said, oh, no, that was an original. You're not going to find that again. If you do find it, it's going to be incredibly expensive. There's just nothing like this particular clock. And this guy looked at this salesman and said, okay, well, do you have anything similar? And this guy said, nope, there is nothing similar to that particular clock. So the guy went away sadly, went back home, went online, and he thought to himself, I'm going to see if somebody can make something similar. So he contacted this company. They said, yeah, no problem. We can do it for a couple of hundred. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So he paid the deposit. The clock was made. The clock was posted to him. But he was really disappointed because it was nothing like the original. It looked very, very similar, but it was sort of the cheap version. It was, you know, the battery version of this beautiful antique clock that this guy had wanted. I'm actually hearing from Archangel Michael this guy had lost. Okay. And he thought to himself, there's nothing for it. It's just not the same. No matter where I put the clock, I know when I look at it, it is second best. It's just not the original. And Capricorn, that's where the vision ended. So sorry, guys, it's been a little bit of a long-winded vision, but you may understand what's going on here. I think, Capricorn, you are the original, okay? And this guy has been trying to find a duplicate of you. Now, it could be a little bit awkward, Cappy. Whoever this guy is may have been trying to find somebody that looks very similar to you. But even if he has found maybe one or two people that look similar to you, it's not to do with the way it looks. It's your personality, it's your energy, it's your smile, right? It's the history you two shared. It's that X factor, you know? So Capricorn, I feel this guy is coming back. You may be with somebody else now, or you may simply not be interested. But he wants to see whether or not he can get things moving again. I'm seeing the cogs of a wheel moving forward. Michael's panning me out of this vision, and it's actually an antique clock. I think it's called a skeleton clock. Anyway. By the by, let's get into this reading, Cappy, and see what's going to happen here. But you have someone who has been trying to find a duplicate of you, but has been sorely disappointed. So he is going to go for the original, Cappy. He is on his way back. Okay. Now, this could be a same-sex connection, or you could be a female Capricorn who is wanting to go back to somebody that you feel was an original. Take it as it resonates. All right. So, Archangel Michael, what do we have for Capricorn, please? This is December 2024. I'm seeing this guy shaking his head, looking at this battery-powered clock, thinking it's just a cheap version. It's second best. I'm not interested. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. It's not the same. Okay. Okay. Let's do this, people. I'm hearing the line of a song, no one comes close. I don't know who it's by. Okay, no one comes close. Oh, straight out with your card, a Capricorn. Okay, Caps, you've got someone who is a bit obsessed with you. Guys, what did you do to this person, Capricorn? Ten of Pentacles. Okay, jig is up. They want to get married. That's it, Cappy. They want to get married. They want to have your babies. They want to lock you down. They want to put a ring on it. They're coming back, Caps. Yeah. Now, for some of you, you may be yelling at your TV or yelling at your phone, thinking, oh, I don't want this person back. You may not have a choice. They're going to be just landing themselves on you, Caps. Landing themselves on you, Capricorn. This is someone who is not going to take no for an answer. If you don't actually want to meet this person, they may turn up at your home. It could be a shock, or they could turn up at your workplace, or they could bombard you with messages until you give in. I just want 5 minutes of your time, right? They are absolutely determined that you will hear them out. In the past, Judgment, Sagittarian energy. I think, Caps, you made a judgment call to detach from whomever this is. I don't know, guys, it may be that you felt they were in a long-term commitment, or you may have felt they were just consumed with their career. It wasn't right, Capricorn, for you. It wasn't right. It wasn't right. But with the Eight of Swords, you were in your head because there was something about this person that you couldn't deny. You just couldn't deny it. In your thoughts, the world. Now, for some of you, they may live at a distance and you may feel, well, wow, this person's going to have to get on a plane to turn up at my workplace. Or you may feel, Capricorn, this is just done. You may feel this is done and you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to revisit this. In the immediate future, Ace of Swords. Yeah, Capricorn, as far as you're concerned, this is done. In your fears, Ten of Cups. Capricorn, this is done for you, but what you're fearing is you could see yourself with this person in the future. And you guys are probably going to deny it until you're blue in the face, but with the Ten of Cups, what you're fearing is, yeah, they probably were the one, but they didn't treat me well. Or they were consumed with their career. No, 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 no. But Capricorn, you can't help who you fall for. It just happens. That's why it's called falling in love, because you've got no control. In this person's energy, Caps, oh, Seven of Pentacles, oh, they are looking at past mistakes. Oh, yes. Maybe they didn't appreciate you. Maybe they didn't spend enough time with you. Maybe they didn't treat you in the right way. They're looking at the past with a lot of regret. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. In your hopes, Capricorn, the Queen of Wands. Hoping that if you open the door to this person, you're not going to realise you're just the other woman. If you're a masculine, wanting to go back to a female, you may be hoping this female is single and not just wanting a bit of fun. She's not in a relationship with someone else. The outcome, Cappy, the Sun. With a 1 and a 9, you're ending a cycle. There could be travel involved. This can be a lot of happiness, Capricorn, but equally it can represent enlightenment, clarity, which may for some of you not be positive, not be exciting, but we will see, right? We will see. Clarification for you guys, 5 of Cups. I think you were very disappointed that this didn't work out before. 4 of Cups. Capricorn, for some of you, you told yourself if this person turned back up again, you would say no. Even out of a sense of self-respect, you would say no. They could have messed you around in the past. In this person's energy, the moon, Cancerian energy, Pisces energy, all they are in their emotions. Justice, Libra energy. They want to balance out the situation, Capricorn. Now, for some of you, yes, they could be hiding the fact they're in a legal contract with someone, or they could be afraid of maybe moving through the divorce courts, knowing that you would not accept them back unless they were totally single. But for many of you, I'm just not feeling that, Cappy. I think this person is wanting to come back to you, but afraid of your reaction because of the way they treated you before. And again, male or female, Caps. Underneath the deck, Caps, we have Temperance, Sagittarian energy. The Five of Pentacles. Wow, someone is sat feeling really guilty, Cappy. Could be a Sag. We've got Judgment here and Temperance. We've got a Queen of Wands, but it may just be for one or two of you that's relevant. The Fool can be Aries. Yes, somebody took a big leap of faith and made a fool of themselves, Capricorn. Yeah, did something foolish. They may have left you out in the cold and they bitterly regret it. They may have chosen someone else over you, Capricorn, and they're looking back thinking, what an idiot. You know? Yeah. So guys, let's get into this and find out what's going to happen, okay? Archangel Michael, what's the energy of the Devil and the Ten of Pentacles? The Ace of Wands. Capricorn, this person wants a brand new start with you. They are thinking very seriously about long-term commitment. They're thinking very seriously about long-term commitment. The High Priestess, Pisces, Cancerian energy. Cappy, you may have an intuitive feeling that something is about to happen. You may just sense it. Two of Wands. You may even find yourself double checking your emails or looking out the window because you've got this strange sense that they're about to move towards you or they're about to show up on your doorstep. You may just feel it. How are you feeling, Capricorn? The Seven of Wands. You're trying to push this feeling away that they're about to show up. It's as if, God, I really just don't want to have to deal with it. You may be gradually forming a sort of emotional barrier around you for protection, thinking that any minute now you're going to get that phone call, you're going to get that message, and you're going to have to make a decision. Are you going to ignore it or have that conversation? Seven of Cups. Capricorn, you may be tempted to say to this person, I'm really confused. I don't understand why you're back. This didn't work out. You left me or you chose someone else. But you may be curious as to what they have to say for themselves. Whilst at the same time, Capricorn, knowing deep down that you have other options if this doesn't actually move into reconciliation. Basically, what you're saying to yourself is, what's the harm in just seeing how this goes? Now, if it doesn't work out, plenty more fish in the sea. So what happened in the past with Judgment for my Capricorns? The Page of Swords. Cappy, either you did some research and found out something which shocked you and caused you to detach, or you had a very straight conversation with this person and what they told you caused you to pull away. What happened in the past, Caps? Wow, Knight of Swords. You may have been really angry, or they may have just left you hanging somehow, you know, raced off and left you sort of sitting there thinking, well, what do I do now? Wow, guys. Wow, guys. I can feel the energy. It's really intense. Ten of Swords. Oh, God, Capricorn, did this person betray you? Oh, no, no, no. They betrayed you somehow. You may have just felt lost, bereft. What the hell was that? I can't believe that's happened. I'm just sensing that you felt numb. After that time, Capricorn, it's as if it took you a while to understand exactly what had happened. You may have been sitting in denial for a period of time. It may be you thought to yourself, well, okay, they'll be back, or they're going to message me, or something must have happened which caused them to behave in this way. No, Capricorn, what you recognized was they just decided they couldn't do this, or they'd chosen somebody else, right? Or they weren't ready. Whatever happened, you were in your head for a period of time, but then sort of the penny dropped and you thought, okay, well, there's nothing I can do except get out of this fog that I'm sitting in and start to put one foot in front of the other. And that's what you did, Cappy. Because you're strong, guys. You are really strong and resilient. But underneath that strength and resilience, Cappy, you've got such a kind heart. You're so loving and reliable and stable, right? And it may have shocked you that this person treated you in that way. Yeah, my Cappy, it's not easy. Guys, not easy. Five of Wands. Internal conflict. Was there somebody else? Did they just change their mind? Is there something they couldn't tell me? Capricorn, I think you were left in confusion. You might have just been left in confusion. The Lovers, all right. Did you find out they were having a fling with someone else? You could have been connected to a Gemini. Or did they choose to be young, free and single? I've got to be honest, Caps. You found out some piece of information, but the rest of it may still have felt very confusing. Very confusing. Two of Pentacles. You may have found out they were juggling you with someone else, or you may have found out that they were in this with you, connected to you, moving forward with you, but unbeknown to you, in their head, they were still sort of undecided. Oh, I don't know, is this getting a bit serious? Is this moving too fast? Yeah. They may have been a bit restless with you, skittish with you, right? They may have come out with a few strange things. Things that didn't make sense, you know, if you're dating someone seriously. So Caps, with the energy of the world, as far as you're concerned, you've closed out the cycle. You've ended the chapter. You're not looking back. But you have this horrible feeling that they're about to sort of jump back into your life. What's on your mind, Caps? Yeah, the Tower. Wow, holy moly, there was a Tower moment, Caps. Yeah, and you found yourself sat in the rubble of the Tower thinking, oh my God, what? Yeah. Scorpio energy, Aries energy for some. The Death card. Strong Scorpio here. The Tower moment may be, Cappy, that what you're realising is they're coming back in. Half of you may be feeling, perhaps we could mend this. The other half of you may be determined to push this person away. You're going to feel confused, Capricorn. You're going to feel very confused. Am I going to be breadcrumbed again? For some of you, you may even have found out that this person was married and they might have pretended they were single before. So what you may be thinking about is, well, are they coming back because they're getting divorced? That's for one or two of you. What else is going through your mind, guys? The Four of Swords. Capricorn, it may have taken you a while to get over this person. And what you may be thinking about is, I can't go back there. I can't go back there. It was too painful. I can't cope if they do this to me all over again. And Cappy, you don't know. You don't know. Have they really changed? Has their situation changed? Are they wanting this for the long term? You don't know. So my Cappies, in the immediate future, the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Now what you're thinking about is, this is done. You may be sitting there feeling resolute. I'm going to tell them this is totally over. I'm not interested in opening the door again. No way. They, Capricorn, are looking at past mistakes. Seven of Pentacles. With the energy of the moon, they're sitting feeling fearful that you would be justified in pushing them away. Or this is someone who has very deep feelings for you, Cappy, and they really want to balance the situation. What is this person going to say to you? Yeah, not surprised. The Ten of Wands. I think they've been feeling really bad about what had happened. This is someone who may have been consumed with guilt, knowing that the way they treated you was out of order. What are they feeling bad about? What are they feeling bad about? The Chariot. Just leaving you? Did they just leave you? Did they just ghost you? Did they choose someone else? This is someone who's weighed down, thinking about the energy of the Chariot, which is, I'm off, right? So this is someone who initially is going to say to you, I am so sorry that I left like that. Or I'm sorry that I ghosted you. Oh, wow. Nine of Swords. Yeah. This person's been having sleepless nights, Capricorn, because the way they left things, or the way they detached from you, was incredibly painful for you. You sat in the Ten of Swords. What else are they apologizing for? Wow. Capricorn, did they refuse to talk to you? Did you send this person a lot of messages, basically trying to figure out what was going on? Did they just ignore those messages? Did they block you? What are they going to say? The Wheel of Destiny. Okay. So this person's going to say, I've been feeling really bad, Capricorn, because I left you in a very difficult situation, or I left you in a lot of pain. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have behaved in that way. I'm really, really sorry. You must have felt hurt. You must have felt confused. God knows what you thought. They're going to tell you that they've been having sleepless nights about the way things ended. And they're also going to say to you that they feel that if you're willing to give them 5 minutes of your time to hear them out, they want to explain a few things to you, with the view that if you decide to forgive them, they want to move forward with you into a new cycle, because they believe, Capricorn, that you two were meant to meet. It might be you two met under very strange circumstances that almost felt meant to be, you know. They're going to talk about destiny, Capricorn. I don't know though, guys. You are pretty feet on the ground, Caps, as earth signs. What do they want with Capricorn here? They want to manifest you back. Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini. They want to manifest you back. They want to manifest you back. The Hermit. They've missed you. They felt alone without you. They may have tried to date other people. Nobody came close. Nobody's you, Cappy. They may have gone through their own lessons. They may have been hurt by other people. They may have experienced karma, right? They've been doing a lot of soul searching about what happened in the past. They've also been thinking about what they want for the future, and what they want, Capricorn, is you. What else are they going to say? They're going to say they're single and they've been working on themselves. Okay. So they're going to put all the facts at your feet. You may want some time to digest what they've said, and they're going to wait for a response. Now, if this is in the form of a text, I'd be very surprised. It could be, though. They may not have the guts to actually see you face to face. It could be in the form of a text or even an email. It could even be a voicemail. Then you're going to listen to what they're saying or read what they've said and maybe let it sink in over 48 hours. If this person wants to meet and you agree, and this is a face-to-face chat, what you may say to them is, I can't give you any sort of reply yet. I just want to go away and think about things. That's all you're going to say. I'm just going to go away and think about things. You're not going to give this person any indication that you're happy to see them, or that you're angry, or that you're still confused. You're just going to sit in this neutral, bland energy and say to this person, I need to think. And that's it. It's not, Capricorn, because you want to cause this person any stress and having to wait for your response. It's not. It's because you don't know whether or not they deserve for you to accept them back into your life because of what happened before. I don't think you're sitting in any type of ego at all, but you are sitting in the energy of self-preservation, self-protection. And if there's any indication, Cappy, that you have to go through what you went through before, there is no way that you're going to let this person back into your life, because you simply can't do this again. Once you've gone through the 10 of Swords, that's that, right? And they know it. Let's have a look at the Ace of Swords. This is you gaining clarity. You're not saying anything, but you're gaining clarity. The Four of Pentacles, yeah, that they couldn't actually ever emotionally let you go, even though they've been holding back from moving towards you up until this point of time. You may not, Cappy, have spoken to this person for quite a while. I mean, I don't know, guys, for some of you, it might even be years. And that's why you're sitting facing the Tower, because it might be a shock. You may be thinking, wow, that was 4 or 5 years ago, you know? Three of Swords. You're not saying anything, Capricorn, but it may all come flooding back. And it might be painful, I have to admit. You may be reliving what happened, you know. Yeah, what happened in the past. You're going to be reliving the happy times you spent with this person and the heartbreak. You're going to be evaluating everything. So what happened in the past between you two? Seven of Swords. They deceived you in some way. They weren't honest. They ran off with no explanation. Or this is someone who outrightly lied to you, cheated on you. With the Strength card, Caps, it may even have affected your health in some way. I don't know, you could have sat on the sofa feeling miserable, comfort eating for weeks on end, just not quite believing what had happened. You may have got yourself together again. You may be concentrating on your health, or you may simply be thinking, I've got to have the courage to not do anything impulsive until I've really thought this through. Yeah. Page of Cups. Capricorn, you're thinking about An apology. This is someone who is apologizing. What's the energy between you two? Wow, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I mean, Capricorn, this person may have just walked off and left you high and dry. You're thinking about that, wondering whether or not you should give them another chance. The majority of you at this point would absolutely not give this person another chance because simply they prove themselves to be totally unreliable. And someone, Cappy, who in the nicest sense may be sitting in a little bit of selfish energy. This is someone who knew that their behavior would really hurt you. Do you want to go back to that, you know? Now, guys, I didn't get timing, so I'm going to get timing now. Archangel Michael keeps telling me, Deborah, timing, okay? So when do we have this energy in the immediate future coming through for Capricorn, please? Thank you, Michael. Bear, sat and regret. Okay, looking at the past, you're sat in the Ace of Swords. So, thank you, Michael. Oh, okay. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm hearing the 10th of February, which is a strange date. 10th is pointing forward to the 25th of February. Capricorn. I can't help but realise that those dates fall over Valentine's. I don't know, they may use Valentine's as an excuse to get in touch. Hey Capricorn, it's been a long time. I was just thinking about you. I wanted to wish you happy Valentine's Day. You may look at this text and think, what? They may even send you a Valentine's card if they know where you live. This is somebody who just wants to break the ice. Because what they are thinking about is, this isn't as simple as picking up the phone and saying, hey Cappy, sorry about what happened. Because whatever happened was a major disaster. It was immensely painful. It left you in a lot of confusion. And you may never have got the answers that you needed, which was even worse, you know? What exactly happened? So, they know it's going to take a while for you to get used to the idea that they want to come back into your life. With the energy of the sun, this can be enlightenment. You may be getting together with a Leo. There is Leo energy in this reading. If this person lives at a distance, Cappy, you may decide to meet them halfway. You might. Or Caps, this is you sitting in a very happy place. Simply that. Which means two things. You're either finally able to get closure, finally able to close the door and feeling that sense of relief that you've finally got this person out of your system, okay? Or, Caps, you're giving this person a second chance. Now, I could be hitting two groups of you. One group may simply see this as closure. The other group may consider reconciliation. It depends how deep the hurt was, and it depends on the attitude of this person coming back. If you're looking at them and you realise they have had sleepless nights, they have faced karma, they have understood that they hurt you incredibly badly, and they are genuinely sorry and sympathetic, and they're coming to you in a very humble energy, you may give them a second chance. If there's any sense of ego, if there's any sense that this person is just wanting to win you back, then you're going to turn around and walk in the opposite direction. So what is the energy of the sun? This is enlightenment. 8 of Wands. Enlightenment, Capricorn, that they want to hear from you. So this is you saying to this person, I need a couple of days. They may literally wait 48 hours and then they may message you. And you may be looking at a message thinking, I don't want to be pushed. I won't be put under pressure. You may not feel ready to respond because this person wants to know what your answer is, Caps. You may make them wait. Why not? You know. What's that all about, that communication? Ooh, King of Pentacles. All right. Either Capricorn, as a feminine, what you're realizing is this guy definitely wants to commit. They are completely serious. They're not going to mess you around. This is someone who may in a couple of months start talking about moving in together, you know, that sort of thing. Or if you're a masculine Capricorn, you're slightly nervous here, guys. Because you may be thinking, is this person just looking for financial security? You may be doing well. I mean, Capricorns are known to work really hard. You've got a very strong work ethic. You may be feeling, oh, this is just somebody who sees that I'm grounded and stable, and then looking back thinking, what did I do? What's going on deep down inside with you, Cappy? How are you genuinely feeling? Wow. Yeah, 9 of Wands. You are reliving what happened in the past. Everything's flooding back. You may be swinging between feeling very angry to feeling quite emotional. You're not settled in your emotions at all, and you're right back at the 9 of Wands. What are you thinking about, Cappy? The Hierophant. Could be thinking about a Taurian. Or Capricorn, you're very seriously thinking about the concept of community, religion, acting with integrity, marriage. You may be wanting to move into a traditional relationship where you can trust someone, you can introduce them to your family with no fears or doubts. You're wanting something that's going to last the distance, Caps. And I don't know whether or not you feel this person is reliable enough for you. What are you going to do, Capricorn? Knight of Cups. For some of you, you may be honest with this person and say, I do still love you. Or you may ask them whether or not they still love you. You want to double check why they're coming back in. Is it just because they want to relieve the guilt? Do they want you to forgive them? Is this them just wanting you to say, it's okay, don't worry, so they can move forward without feeling this heaviness? Or do they want to come back into your life and get serious? It may not actually be clear. What is this person saying to you, Capricorn? The Hangman. Pisces energy. They may be saying to you, Caps, that they now see things totally differently. This is someone who may have been sat in a really immature energy, and they're looking back now, realizing how much they've screwed up, you know. They may say to you, I just felt stuck in my head about the situation, and I know I didn't behave in the right way. What else are they saying here? 8 of Pentacles. Capricorn, they want to work on this. This is someone who knows it's not going to be a quick fix. You're not immediately going to say, okay, great, well, let's just start dating. No, it's going to take quite a while for you guys to rebuild the trust. And even after that time, Cappy, you may not ever look at this person the same way. Something may have switched off inside of you. Yeah, you know, you may still look at them and think, wow, you know, they're very attractive. But Cappy, you may realize that whatever happened in the past numbed a very important part of you, which might make you realize, Cappy, things could never go back the way they were. You know, that loved up feeling, the affection, the glances right at each other. That spark, Cappy, has gone. It may be, Cappy, you try to explain that to this person, or it may be that you keep it inside, you don't say anything. But for many of you, you're going to realize that you can't get that back. It's gone. So this person could do everything right. They could turn up looking gorgeous. But Capricorn, there's something missing for you. You guys are filled with integrity, but you expect respect and honesty in return. And if somebody deceives you or manipulates you or leaves you in the Ten of Swords, it's very, very difficult for you to get over that because you feel very deeply, Capricorn. I'm feeling this wave of emotion for some of you. You may not show it on the outside. You're very strong. You just push through. But deep down, Cappy, that wound is still there. And I don't know, even if you wanted to, whether or not you could go back to where you were in the past. This would be a different type of feeling. This would be a different type of relationship. It may take longer for you to trust this person again. So what you've got to figure out is, if that spark has gone, and I know we could never get that back, is this a relationship that I want to sort of jumpstart? Is it? They're seeing things differently. They're understanding what they've left behind. They may have tried to find duplicates of you, Cappy, but it's just been impossible. You're a one-off, right? They want to put work into this again, but you're sort of emotionally standing back from the situation thinking, I'm just not sure. So what are you going to say, guys? I think initially you are deciding that the right thing within yourself is to say to this person you forgive them, even if it's for your own peace of mind. Well, what you did to me in the past was very, very painful. It took me a while to get over it, but I forgive you. You may be big enough to say that. Okay, and Six of Wands. What I want to say, Cappy, is I do feel that for the majority of you, you're going to state that you're more interested in your career. I'm really feeling that. The Six of Wands is you saying to this person, look, I forgive you, but I'm focused on my career right now. So what you're doing is you're saying to them in the nicest sense, I'm not interested in a relationship. But you're not actually saying it because, Cappy, you're nice people, right? You're not going to rub it in this person's face. You're not going to say, well, you hurt me so much, there's no way in hell that I would take you back. You're not going to say that. No. But this person is going to understand that you are pushing them back. For one or two of you, Cappy, you may feel, well, they've come back, they've apologized, they've humbled themselves, they are sincerely sorry, and you may feel a sense of victory. You may give this person a second chance. Do we have a final card for Capricorn, Michael? The Star. Capricorn, for some of you, this will be a dream come true, despite the fact that you had to go through what you went through in the past with this person, because you may feel that you two were actually destined to be together. And even though it may take some time, you might be willing to put in the work. You may have recognized this person has grown up, they've changed, right? But for others of you, you're going to heal the deepest part of yourself, that scar that was still smarting, still hurting deep down. See this as closure. Release that heavy burden that you may have always carried on your shoulders and move forward and concentrate on you, Cappy. Okay? Yeah. So guys, I am leaving the reading there. If you felt this was your story, this was your reading, do let me know. Drop me a comment. As always, Caps, take care of yourselves, and I will be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, guys. Bye now.